Not every used car is a smart buy, even if it looks good on the lot or has an attractive price tag. Some models are known for mechanical problems, expensive repairs, and serious reliability issues that can turn ownership into a financial burden. In this video, we will look at some of the worst used cars you should avoid and suggest better alternatives that offer stronger reliability, lower running costs, and a safer long-term ownership experience. Before you invest your money in a used vehicle, it is important to understand which models have a history of engine failures, electrical issues, or other costly weaknesses. Choosing the wrong car can lead to frequent shop visits, higher repair bills, and poor resale value down the road. By contrast, the right alternative can provide many years of dependable service and a much better ownership experience. That's why we've compiled a list of the worst used cars to avoid, as well as better alternatives that are more reliable, cheaper, and easier to use. Before you buy your next car, you should know which models you should stay away from and which ones you can actually be happy with. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It's your little way to support us. Then let's get started. The first one is the Chevrolet Cruze. The Chevrolet Cruze may seem like a reasonable compact sedan on the surface, but many used examples come with serious long-term concerns. Owners of Cruze models equipped with the small turbocharged engine have reported early turbocharger failures, often well before what most drivers would consider high mileage. This type of failure can be expensive, and it often does not come with much warning for the average buyer. Oil leaks from valve cover gaskets and oil pans are also commonly mentioned issues as these cars age, adding to maintenance costs over time. Cooling system problems are another weak point. Water pump and thermostat housing failures can lead to coolant leaks and overheating if they are not caught quickly. Overheating can cause further engine damage, which is a serious risk for buyers who do not have a detailed maintenance history. Electrical issues, ranging from power window problems to faults in engine control systems, are also reported by some owners and mechanics, making diagnostics and repairs more complicated and costly than they need to be on a compact car. A better alternative is the Volkswagen Jetta. For shoppers considering a compact sedan, the Volkswagen Jetta is often a more solid used option than the Cruze. Well-maintained Jetta models, especially those with the more common gasoline engines, tend to offer better long-term durability and a more refined driving experience. Many owners appreciate the Jetta's stable highway manners, composed ride quality, and relatively quiet interior compared with some other small sedans in the same price range. These traits are important for drivers who spend time on longer trips and want a car that feels more significant and comfortable. From a cost of ownership standpoint, the Jetta can also be a safer bet. Common parts are widely available in the US, and many independent shops are familiar with routine maintenance and typical wear items on these cars. With regular oil changes and scheduled services, the Jetta's powertrains are generally viewed as capable of higher mileage without the same level of major failures that plague some Cruze models. For a used car buyer who wants a compact sedan that balances comfort, efficiency, and durability, a clean, well-documented Volkswagen Jetta is usually a more responsible and reassuring choice than a comparable Chevrolet Cruze. Next up is the Tesla Model 3 from 2023. The Tesla Model 3 is often praised for its technology, performance, and modern design, but as a used car, it comes with several concerns that serious buyers should consider carefully. Many owners and reviewers have noted inconsistent build quality, including uneven panel gaps, wind noise, and water leaks in some vehicles, issues that can be frustrating in a car positioned as a premium product. The heavy trust on a single central touchscreen for almost all functions also means there is one major point of failure. When that screen has problems, even basic tasks like adjusting climate controls or accessing vehicle settings can be affected. Service and long-term support can present additional challenges. In many areas, the availability of service centers and appointment slots is more limited than for traditional brands with large dealer networks, which can translate into longer wait times and higher inconvenience when repairs are needed. Battery performance over time is another key concern, especially for drivers in regions with very hot or very cold climates, where range loss and charging slowdowns may be more noticeable. Software updates, while useful in many cases, can sometimes introduce new bugs or change features in ways that are not always positive for every owner. A much better alternative is the Hyundai Ioniq 6. For buyers who want an electric sedan with strong technology but fewer compromises in everyday use, the Hyundai Ioniq 6 is a compelling alternative. The interior is thoughtfully designed with higher quality materials, a more consistent fit and finish, and a more traditional layout that combines modern screens with physical controls for key functions. This makes the car easier to operate without relying entirely on touch touch inputs, which many drivers find more intuitive and less distracting. The ride quality is generally smooth and composed, and the car feels stable on the highway, which is important for long commutes and road trips. In addition, the Ioniq 6 offers a strong set of safety and driver assistance features that work in a predictable, natural way, helping reduce fatigue on longer drives. Hyundai's growing experience with EVs and its broader service network in the United States can also give used buyers more confidence when it comes to maintenance and support. For someone who wants a modern electric vehicle with a focus on comfort, usability, and long-term practicality, the Hyundai Ioniq 6 is often a more reassuring choice than a comparable used Tesla Model 3. The next on our list is the Jaguar XE. The Jaguar XE from the mid-2015s was designed to compete with compact luxury sedans from Germany and Japan, but as a used car, it still raises important reliability concerns. Owner reports and reliability surveys show recurring issues, especially on certain diesel and turbocharged engines, including timing chain problems, oil leaks, and cases of turbocharger or fuel system faults that can lead to expensive repairs if they are not caught early. Electrical and infotainment glitches, warning lights, and software-related faults are also commonly mentioned, which can be frustrating in a car that is meant to feel modern and premium. While some XE examples have performed reasonably well, the overall picture is mixed, and repair costs for a luxury brand can quickly exceed what many used car buyers expect to pay. The limited size of Jaguar's dealer and service network in many parts of the United States can also mean longer trips or wait times for specialized work. For an American buyer who needs a dependable daily driver rather than a project or enthusiast car, a used 2015-2020 Jaguar XE is often a higher-risk choice than many of its rivals, especially once the original warranty coverage has expired. A better alternative is the Audi A4 2015. For buyers in the United States who want a compact or mid-sized luxury sedan with far fewer compromises, there are more sensible choices than an aging Jaguar XE. Recent used models like the Audi A4 provide a similar blend of comfort, performance, and premium features while generally offering stronger reliability records and better support from dealer and service networks. These vehicles may cost more upfront than an older Jaguar, but the trade-off often comes in the form of lower long-term repair risk and a more predictable ownership experience. A 2018-2020 Audi A4, for example, delivers a refined ride, modern safety technology, and a high-quality interior that works well for commuting and longer trips, with reliability ratings that are above average when maintained properly. Similarly, for American shoppers who want the feel of a premium sedan without constant worry about breakdowns and repair bills, these newer, well-regarded models are far more responsible alternatives than a used Jaguar XE YP. The next is the Mercedes B-Class. The 2012-era Mercedes B-Class may look appealing because of the badge and upright practical shape, but as a used vehicle, it is not a strong choice for most American buyers. These models are now older, and owners often report that the driving experience feels unrefined compared with newer crossovers and compact SUVs, especially in terms of engine noise and vibration. Once you factor in the age of the vehicle, potential timing chain and diesel-related issues on some versions, and the cost of premium brand repairs, the overall value proposition weakens significantly for a family that simply needs a dependable daily vehicle. Practicality is also no longer a standout strength compared with modern competitors. Cargo space and interior flexibility are decent but have been surpassed by newer small SUVs that offer easier access, better packaging, and more advanced safety and infotainment technology. For an American shopper who wants a practical family car that will be easy and relatively predictable to maintain over the next several years, an older B-Class is generally not the most sensible option. A much better alternative is the Volkswagen Touran. A better alternative for buyers who value space, comfort, and practicality is the Volkswagen Touran. This model focuses on being a straightforward, family-oriented, with a tall body, large windows, and an interior designed to move several passengers and their luggage in comfort. Many versions offer 3 rows of seating, flexible folding rear seats, and plenty of storage compartments, making day-to-day tasks like school runs, road trips, and shopping runs much easier. From the driver's seat, the Touran emphasizes ease of use over sporty character. Controls are laid out logically, visibility is generally very good, and the driving position is comfortable for long periods behind the wheel. Reliability assessments for the current generation Touran Touran are mixed but broadly acceptable when the vehicle is maintained properly, and the underlying mechanical components share much with other Volkswagen models, which helps with parts availability and service familiarity. For families who need a practical, spacious, and user-friendly vehicle, the Touran is typically a more sensible and focused choice than an aging Mercedes B-Class. Next, 2018 Land Rover Range Rover. The 2018 Land Rover Range Rover is a desirable luxury SUV on paper, but as a used vehicle, it raises serious concerns about long-term reliability and running costs. Owners and technicians frequently report issues with complex air suspension systems, electrical faults, and various warning lights that are difficult and expensive to trace and repair. Problems with cooling system components, oil leaks, and drivetrain electronics can also appear as mileage climbs, which is especially worrying given the high labor and parts costs associated with a large luxury SUV of this type. In addition, many complaints focus on the vehicle's infotainment and electronic convenience features, which can behave unpredictably or fail entirely, leading to repeated service visits. Even when serious mechanical failures are avoided, the combination of frequent smaller issues, software updates, and long service appointment times can make ownership stressful and costly once the factory warranty is no longer in effect. For a used car buyer who needs confidence and predictability from a daily driver or family vehicle, a 2018 Range Rover is often a high-risk proposition rather than a safe investment. Better alternative, 2018 Lexus GX. A far more sensible alternative for buyers who want a capable, comfortable, and upscale SUV is the 2018 Lexus GX. While it may not be as flashy or as technologically complex as the Range Rover, the GX has a strong reputation for durability, with body-on-frame construction and a simpler mechanical layout that is designed to handle high mileage and demanding use. Reliability ratings from multiple sources show the GX scoring well above average, and owner reports frequently highlight its ability to run for many years with relatively few serious issues when maintained properly. From an ownership cost perspective, the Lexus GX is also easier to live with over the long term. Routine maintenance is straightforward, dealer and independent shop support is widely available, and parts pricing is generally more manageable than for many European luxury SUVs. For drivers who need a real SUV with towing ability, off-road capability, and a comfortable interior, but who also value reliability and predictable expenses, the 2018 Lexus GX stands out as a much more responsible choice than a comparable 2018 Range Rover. Next, we have the 2016-2017 Kia Optima. May look attractive on the used market thanks to its styling and features, but these models are known for serious engine-related concerns. Many owners report excessive oil consumption, engine knocking, loss of power, and in some cases, complete engine failure, often tied to well-documented issues with certain four-cylinder engines used in this period. There have also been multiple recalls and campaigns related to components and engine replacements, which should make any used buyer extremely cautious, especially if service history is incomplete or unclear. Alongside the engine problems, some vehicles suffer from electronic glitches, transmission hesitation, and issues with optional equipment such as panoramic sunroofs and infotainment systems that can add to repair costs. Even when these cars are covered by extended warranties or manufacturer programs, the inconvenience of repeated shop visits and the potential for major failures can make ownership stressful. For a shopper looking for a dependable midsize sedan to keep for several years, the 2016-2017 Optima is often a higher risk choice than many of its direct competitors. A better alternative is the Mazda 6. A far more sensible option in the midsize sedan category is the Mazda 6 from a similar era. The Mazda 6 is widely regarded as one of the most reliable choices in its class, with owner surveys and reliability data indicating relatively few serious mechanical issues and most reported problems limited to minor electronics or infotainment quirks rather than engine or transmission failures. The car combines a responsive, enjoyable driving experience with good fuel economy and a well-designed interior, making it suitable for both daily commuting and longer highway trips. From a long-term ownership standpoint, the Mazda 6 tends to deliver fewer major surprises than the 2016-2017 Kia Optima. Routine maintenance is straightforward, and repair frequency for serious issues is generally lower according to multiple reliability sources. For buyers who want a midsize sedan that feels refined, drives well, and has a stronger reputation for durability, a well-maintained Mazda 6 is typically a much more responsible and confidence-inspiring choice than Optima from the problematic 2016 2017 model years. We've come to the end of today's video. If you liked it, click on like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out our other videos in the playlist as well. We've got some great content for you. See you in our next video.